So yesterday, right as I posted my video about some transfer portal wins, lo and behold, boom, some major portal moves happen that we have got to discuss. The Oklahoma Sooners continue adding in big wins in the transfer portal, and the Texas Longhorns got a notable addition that we have got to break down. Before we can, as always, y'all know the drill, I've got to hear from you. Hop down to the comments, give me a Y for yes or an N for no. Are you excited with how your team has utilized the transfer portal? And let me know what you're thinking. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. Hit that bell notification as I do constant college football content. You don't want to miss any of it. And if you enjoyed the content, be sure to like and comment down below. Those interactions are massive. But having said all that, let's jump right into this. And first and foremost, we need to talk about the Oklahoma Sooners, who we just talked about yesterday. And like I said, right as I upload the video, boom, they get a big addition for Davon Sears Jr., the defensive lineman transferring from Texas State, making his way to Norman, Oklahoma. And one of the things we've talked about a lot on this channel is how I was very interested to see what moves Venables and the staff would make in the offseason. And they've continued to add in talent at positions of need. And they are really hitting this defensive front hard, and deservedly so. Whenever we look at the past Clemson defenses that were so successful for Brent Venables, we notice a common theme, and that is a ridiculously strong and powerful defensive front that he's able to utilize and use to plug up the holes to send his linebackers to create havoc. They're trying to do that. And they're utilizing the transfer portal to get in guys they think could help, creating depth, creating competition. I think it's a great recipe. I'm very interested to see how it works, both in the spring as they're preparing for the fall, and inevitably when the fall gets here. I'm really interested to see what this picture looks like. But let's talk about Davon Sears specifically. He stands 6'2", 290 per ESPN, and this past season he had 8 solo tackles, 1 sack in 7 games of action. So I'm really interested to see how he gets utilized in this Brent Venables defense. But Oklahoma was not the only big institution after Sears Jr. The likes of Penn State, the likes of Tennessee were also after him. If you turn on the tape, this is a guy that has intriguing upside, and I'm really interested to see how it all comes together. But now we need to turn our attention to the Oklahoma Sooners rival, who also got in a massive addition, a guy who's played a lot of college football and when healthy plays it at an incredibly high level, and that's Jalen Catalon, the safety from Arkansas, transferring from the Arkansas Razorbacks to the Texas Longhorns. Now, Catalon is originally from the state of Texas, so this is a big win for the Longhorns, getting a guy who's from the state of Texas to come back and play for your team. Not only that, but he's got a lot of experience in college football as he's a junior. His 2020 campaign was phenomenal. His 2021 campaign, also phenomenal. And in 2022, injury sidelined him from being able to be a main talking point in college football whenever we were talking about some of the top defensive players. Catalon is that guy. In 2021, he had 22 solo tackles, 24 assisted tackles, 4 passes defended, and 2 interceptions. In 2020, he had 99 total tackles, 51 solo, 48 assists, 4 passes defended, 2 forced fumbles, and 3 interceptions. So this is a guy who gets the job done in multiple facets of the game. And for the Texas Longhorns, your defense had a lot of signs of improvement this season. A lot of work to be done, no question there, but you've shown some signs of life. Getting in a guy like Catalon, that's big. Because in theory, if he can stay healthy, he is a true difference maker. We've talked about it a lot here on the channel, the phrase, someone who moves the needle. When healthy, Catalon moves the needle. There is no question about that. He played in the SEC. He's seen high-powered offenses. He's been a part of some really interesting defensive formations that Barry Odom put together. I'm interested to see how this move goes because this is a huge win for Texas. I don't think there's any question about that. When healthy, Catalon was one of the best safeties in the nation, and now he's going to be trying to be a big force of that Texas Longhorns defense as they try and get back to form. PK, Gary Patterson, super interested to see what they formulate for Texas's defense through the spring into fall, but I'm really excited to hear from all of you. What are you thinking about this edition? What are you thinking about the addition for the Oklahoma Sooners, and what are you thinking about how your team has utilized the transfer portal? That's it. See ya.